Part 1.
So,
Psycho
yeah,
maid who
this
sits on the devil's lap.
part 1, whatever. I'm sure there won't be a part 2. But so this lady, she's originally from Malawi, right? And I got her from someone that I don't personally know as well. It's just the contact that I got for someone who wanted a job as a helper, but then turned out that she couldn't do full time, and then she got me this this other person who later they connected us, and then she later called me, told me how desperate she is for a job and stuff like that. She's from Malawi, by the way. I don't even know her name that well. Normally when I have like someone helping me in the house, I call them auntie. Okay, fine. She cried to me, oh, I'm so desperate, I really need this job, can you please help me, and stuff like that. I was like, okay, cool. I got her an Uber the next day, and I Ubered her to my house. And upon her arrival, the whole place, my whole house was smelling. Girls' hygiene was -0. So I took a decision. I was like, no, I can't send her back. What I can do is just to have a conversation with her and tell her, you know what, you're not smelling too great. Let me buy you some toiletries, and you take a shower and stuff. So I did just that. I got on my 6060 app. I bought her toiletries. Can you stop with, what is that? I bought her some toiletries, and then that's my daughter, like, furuati, as if I don't know. She's trying to poke a hole in the mug. So, okay, fine. We did that. She took a shower. The whole shower was smelling. The whole house was smelling. This person was smelling. You know when they say somebody has a stench? Okay, fine. And so some days went by. The lady's weird. She can't cook. She doesn't eat certain foods. I have to cater to her. She can't clean. She can't iron. She can't do anything. But then she told me she has experience, and stuff. And I feel very much like played, So I start like just teaching her how I like my things done. I left the fact that she can't cook alone. I did the cooking myself. And then because she doesn't eat spice, then she would make her own whatever on the side. I'll make provision for her and stuff, And after time goes by, my husband tells me I don't like this woman, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with her. She just needs a little tweaking there and there, because again, even a week after I bought her the things, this girl was still smelling. So my husband is like, no, maybe she doesn't know how to use these things that you bought for her. Maybe tell her how to use them. And then I did just that. And then the smell started to become better. There were days when it's okay, days when, don't ask me why I held on to her for so long, because that story is another chapter. I was already tired from other helpers that I got, I just thought maybe if I find someone for myself, I train them and, just be an overall, okay, fine. Little did I know that I just hired a monster. My kids didn't like her. That should have been red flag number 1. My youngest, who was like around 11 months at the time, she would cry at the sight of her. That should have been like a red flag. Sorry about that, I got a call. So, yeah, that should have been a red flag for me, and I still went on. It wasn't easy. She didn't know how to do the housework that she suddenly told me that she has experience in. So time went on. Already in the back of my mind you, I'm tired because my experience with my previous helpers wasn't, and wasn't great. And it's because at the first sight of a red flag, I didn't act. I didn't say no. This is a well enough red flag that I need to let this person go. So I really had learned from that. That's why she didn't even last 2 weeks in my house. But I even feel bad that I let it play on that long. So, okay, fine. Time goes, she can't cook, she can't clean, she's always sobbing. She's always sitting by the stairs down there and just always, when someone wants you to ask them if they're okay all the time, as if I'm abusing her or something. You understand? Always like, I'm like, girl, this is something I'm not going to tolerate. You're here to work. You can't be making me ask you every 5 minutes if you're okay. That is a burden on me. You're abusing me emotionally at this point, and I can't take it. And she would like be busy asking me for money. Can you pay me for 2 weeks? What? I told her, no, you know what? I'm going to pay you for a month. Like you're going to work for a month and then I'll pay you then. I can't be paying you every 2 weeks. We're not doing that. So come the day of the 2 weeks, it was the 1st of April, my kids call me, hey mommy, this lady is crying by the stairs, and I go to investigate. Oh, what's going on? It's like, oh, my child needs blood, she's gonna die. Shows me some message that is fabricated. You can tell, she's at the hospital, she needs what, whatever. Like, okay, cool. And I tell her, you know what? I think I've had my last straw with you. You are a psycho. She would literally look at my kids crying. And then one day my husband caught her. Like my husband was looking at her, looking at my child in a weird way while she was crying. And then she started being like, oh, baby, just because she saw that my husband saw her. So he would tell me, this person is not okay in the head. Like, can't you see her? She looks like a psycho. And I'll be like, what, psycho? Maybe, I don't know, maybe different, but not psycho. And boy, did I learn. Turned out to be this. I'm going to show you guys pictures. I'm going to show you the things that she has done. I'm going to show you everything, right from the time that I met her when she was begging me. I should have seen, even when we first spoke, she sent me 100 pictures all at once to show me that she's good with kids, she's good with cleaning, she's a good person, that should have been red flag number 1, mind you. I think that should have been the first red flag. But anyway, I continued and I still stayed with her so when I found her crying, then I was like, you know what, this is the last straw, lady. I'm gonna give you your 2 weeks that you worked for me. But I'm gonna need you to leave my house. I'm not gonna. I don't want to have to deal with this anymore. It's taking a toll on me. I can't. Okay, cool. And then, because you can't use the ATM, I asked my daughter, can you go with her to the mall there so you can take out her money and you give her and she leaves. Instead of leaving, she comes back inside the complex, and she's like, she wants to say goodbye to her friend. I'm like, girl, you don't have a friend. I'm the one who brought you here. There's no friend that you have. Only to find that she's friends with the Malawian lady who used to work at my house, the one who made me tired of even thinking of having a helper. That one. And I asked her, because the time that she started working here, that lady started coming here saying, oh, I left my wife. And I asked her, this lady never came to my house since my husband told her not, the job is done. Why is she coming out of nowhere when you're here? She's like, no, I don't know. I'm like, it cannot happen that you're working with me and you're friends with someone who used to work with me. It's not going to work. So if you know that you're friends with this person, please let it be known that I don't like it, only to find out that they're friends. And I'm only finding this out because I decided to let her go, which further confirms for me, had I not done that, who knows what these people, because the other one is also not happy that I let her go the way that I did, but I was already tired also. Do you get? So I think we are going to need a part 2. This is an active case now. I've opened a case against her and I'm just tired of being played with, made a fool, and everything in between. She needs to get what is coming for her. Let's go to part 2 and I hope there won't be a part 3.